In meetings of the CCSA today, headed by the Prime Minister, who's now in overall charge of all things COVID, the committee will be asked to consider lockdowns for all high virus zones. With a 4-day ominous weekend looming, a decision on inter-provincial travel has to be made today for those provinces, which include Bangkok, Nonthaburi, Pathum Thani, Samut Prakan, Chiang Mai and Chonburi. This week's seen several small villages and towns around the country fully locked down after outbreaks attributed to visitors from the capital. And self-quarantine regulations currently in place for visitors to a handful of provinces are proving pretty worthless, as quarantines carried out at their end destination, their family homes, which as always will be full of family members and locals. Today then is decision day. Yesterday's CCSA statement revealed the COVID count for the nation, along with a record number of daily deaths.
Today I'll start off directly with the numbers that we have recorded for today, which is 2,012 confirmed cases for today, as compared to the number of recoveries recorded for today, which is 851. Active cases in Thailand, still under treatment, number 27,119, as you see in the green box on top. Out of the 27,119 active cases being treated, 695 are considered to be in critical condition. 199 cases are patients on ventilators. For today, we have 15 new fatalities recorded, and the ages range between 35 and 88. Provinces which have the highest number of new confirmed case. Firstly, Bangkok with 830 cases, followed by Samut Prakan 161, Chonburi province at 108, Nonthaburi province with 71, and Samut Sakhon with 59.
That was an abbreviated version of the statement given by the CCSA yesterday. The Tourism Authority of Thailand has informed travellers that a number of provinces across Thailand have been applying nighttime restrictions, effectively curfews, urging everyone to avoid going out unless of utmost necessity. Until further notice, Nonthaburi, Pathum Thani, Samut Prakan, Samut Sakhon, along with others in the south, had this in effect already. And without doubt, similar if not stricter regulations will be adopted by other provinces where governors will be waiting to hear the outcome of today's CCSA meeting. Yesterday saw the Fine Arts Department closing all historical and ancient sites under its control until at least mid-May. Museums, libraries, historical sites and archive centres now join many national park areas in closing their doors to visitors. The fresh wave of COVID has severely affected tourism, seeing hotels reporting huge drops in occupancy, and the expectation that the all-powerful Hoteliers Association will likely recommend that hotels close. Last year's similar act saw hotels that wanted to open having to register with their local ampurs without any hassle, however enabling the majority to lay off staff at no cost to themselves, but entitling their staff to claim from state social security benefits, which are now in effect. Yesterday, as predicted, gunfire and explosions rocked the Burmese areas adjacent to the Thai border after local rebels had taken over and torched an army base earlier in the week. With reports of 2 Burmese Air Force planes along with helicopters strafing the area, dozens of Burmese fled to this country to escape the attacks. As concern rises around Asia regarding the hundreds of thousands of deaths in India from a different COVID strain, and with the buffers between India and Thailand, Burma and Bangladesh not monitoring COVID in any significant way, concern was raised again yesterday as 60 Burmese were arrested crossing into Thailand, having paid guides to get them here and lined up jobs for them. Their destinations were alleged workplaces in Nakhon Pathom, Ratchaburi, Samut Sakhon and Bangkok. No word on any investigation into those alleged employers or their current workforce. In America it's 911, in the UK it's 999. Different countries have different free call numbers for emergency services. Here in Thailand it's 191. And as of yesterday, 191 started accepting calls from people believing that they're infected with COVID and asking for admission to hospital. This move was made to reduce the overload to current COVID hotlines, which are 1168, 1669 and 1330. The emergency number for Thailand is 191. And you'll find that they have staff that can speak languages other than Thai too. Meanwhile at home, and here on Fabulous 103, we won't be running our regular What's On guide by Megan for the region this weekend for two reasons. The first being that most, if not all, events are cancelled, and the second, that we'd prefer not to be any part of encouraging visitors to the region from other areas. City Hall's COVID committee is said to be waiting for the outcome of today's CCSE meetings in the capital before debating extra measures for the region. Banglamung, which includes Pattaya, continues to be the epicentre of COVID cases for the province, and all are committed to protecting the public at any cost. And with the reminder, MIT's masks and meters, and if you don't want to wear a mask at all times, carry your ATM card. And the Met Office promising highs today of 30 dropping down to 27 and a very good chance of rain at any time throughout the day. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.